grab the mic, 'cause no one can fucking hear us.
Alright.
So do we look?
We look up here. Hey guys.
We stole a camera.
And apparently babies are being stolen from their parents, according to every news headline I'm reading lately.
Wow.
And that's what, I mean...
Like, you mean babies?
Kids from their parents.
Like let's say Billy's 3 years old. Boop. Like, goodbye. Like...
Let's say the parents and the kid get separated, and then one gets detained by ICE or whatever.
ICE.
Now they're separated. One's in a cage somewhere. Oh.
Jeez.
I don't think they're in actual cages.
It's a cage, man. It's I call it a sophisticated cage.
Yeah.
When it's on a cage. It's a holding cell. It's a cage, bitch.
Man.
It's a little parameter with glass walls. You know, they're bulletproof. Yeah, it's a cage. You just made it better.
Yeah.
So it's not a cage. It's a nice little box, and it's furry. It's like, what? No.
The thing is,
I haven't heard about this. Yeah. Well, I have, but I haven't heard details about it. So.
Well, that's the thing. It's going to take time to hear any like specific, on-point details, because you know there's so much fuckery with media.
Yeah.
Right now, people are boycotting Fox.
Oh.
Because of the way they covered it.
Why?
I didn't see it, but I'm hearing that a lot.
What was it like? Sniveling beasts get their? I mean, these nice. You know.
It might be because they're not beating up Trump enough. They're not shitting on him for it. But then when you look at it, I believe Trump and his administration's stance is that these are the laws that have always been there, and they're just following the laws that are there. And they're asking for Congress to sign off on new changes so that parents can be brought together with their parents. So this is like some...
Not to be off topic, but how do we know that's not going to shut off? That camera. Then we're fucked.
No, the screen will just go blank.
Oh.
I'll just put up the other camera.
Huh? Alright. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going. Tell us.
You always make me forget points. You say something like meaningless in the middle.
Meaningless?
Like something
meaningless?
Completely irrelevant.
Irrelevant? Oh yeah, no. We're not doing an underwhelming podcast. We're not, you know. It looks so much better with this camera, and then, you know, it just goes to black. Nah, nothing, no importance. Right? Fuck me, right? Right.
Camera quality is not that important.
It's the setup of doing something.
We're not, you know...
It's not meaningless.
Not shooting a movie. Feature-length movie.
That's
Alright, back on topic.
Perception.
So yeah, what he's saying is, or his administration is saying, we send some like revivals that we need Congress to pass off on, so that they can reunite parents with children. Because that seems to be the only thing I hear a lot of people complaining about.
Wait, keep running by me again while they're getting taken away?
It's just I believe it's happening because, let's say parents are in one location, but their kids get picked up in another location by like ICE. Now their parents are in the U.S. somewhere.
No, ICE is...
And the kids are taken away, put in Walmarts.
Now ICE stands for what?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Look it up on your phone.
You came prepared.
I mean, do I even care for these organizations in the first place? Do
Yeah.
they really do what they say their name stands for?
What, like, yo, if I ask you, oh, what's the IRS stand for? It means this, but basically, they're a bunch of crooks. It's like, oh.
See, that one I know. Internal revenue thingy. ICE.
All right, fucking. Don't. You look like you're ready to jump me. All right.
Yeah, either way.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I see it here. ICE arrests more than 100 workers on raid in Ohio meat supplier.
They're cracking down, man.
U.S. Department of Homeland Security okay. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Looks like you're next to go, buddy.
So,
cracking down.
yeah, they are.
Like,
And this is like, you can see Trump like sneaking in this little thing here, to where it's like, if you sign our bill that allows parents, that makes it mandatory that parents are reunited with their children, like it has to be a rule or whatever, that has to happen. He snuck in like, basically we have to build the wall too. So the only way you're gonna get these parents and kids back together is if you build the wall.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty shady business.
It's a
dealings.
scumbag.
All right. So.
And I'm not biased either. I don't like any of these people. I mean, really?
Well, I think that's the point of this video.
Yeah.
Because we're not really. I'm not a fucking political expert or anything.
I'm not a fan either.
So we sort of look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Of.
It's like Bernie, no man, Trump, Hillary. Like over here, it's like man, you all suck, man. All of you. It's like this
Why?
mic. It's like
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Why do we put up with these politicians? Like, period.
I think it's constantly just. Oh.
You can see
What's
them
the
playing
word?
charades and games with each other to
Yeah. It's all
achieve. In my opinion, it looks like no goals.
No.
Their point is to like put up a bill or a law or something that looks like oh this is better, but they leave room for someone else to come in from the other team and say no, we're breaking this down again. And it's just a fucking wavering back and forth with
It's room for shittiness.
no real solution.
And there's also laws that would perceive to be, I mean, this is what I would imagine from what I remember. I can't really give off anything on the top of my head, but it just makes sense. Laws that are perceived to be for good, but it turns out it's really for some other reason, other than good.
They always leave room. Like,
It's a business. They're all lawyers. Well, most of them. Politicians, Ivy League.
yeah.
It's like, isn't this mass wave of like conditioning as far as, oh well, he's a stand-up guy, he wants these rules to be in place. But guess what, Billy? It's not going to happen. And if they do happen, it's like this ignorant hope in these people is like just.
Yeah.
It's like listen, Billy. I know the cow's in the living room. It'll stop shitting there one day. It'll stop. It's like no, it won't.
Like, think of,
I just don't understand.
my opinion, the best possible example is Barack Obama.
Oh.
Look at something like the Affordable Care Act, to where you wrote in, instead of just going to single payer and Medicare for all and government-sponsored health care, he had to write in the insurance companies as a middleman in between people and health. He didn't have to either. He had the whole Congress and everything was Democratic.
I remember when I really started.
They had majority.
I started getting into this because when my mom needed well, she didn't need it because I have a theory on that too.
Yeah.
But it's like radiation therapy. It's like the insurance company tried to deny her, insurance. It's like, fuck you guys. Oh my god. listen, it didn't pass through. It's like, what? I remember, like, and I didn't even know the cost difference. It was crazy. Even though, like, I think that whole shit's a scam, by the way. But anyway, Brzezinski. I went to go get a fucking X-ray for my shoulder one time. Okay, the copay is $60. Oh, okay. I don't have my, what do you call it, insurance card or whatever. It says the name of insurance, and then you give it to them, whatever the fuck. And it's like, well, what happens if I don't have it? Sure. I'm like, yeah, well, what's the cost? $400. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god! And the fact that some people actually pay that.
Yeah, out of pocket.
It's insane.
Not a lot, but some do.
Yeah.
Usually the ones that... What's funny is the people that can't afford it are the ones that end up paying the most for their health care.
Yeah.
And the rich guys with who have insurance, they get to pay their minimized price.
It's I know someone that used to have a job, used to have insurance. They're basically set.
What's up, Resource?
And now they're in a position where their pay is like beyond half cut. Insurance is like shitty. It's insane, It's insane. It's all in a way. It reminds me of like a billionaire who has like I call it like a double intention, as far as like, I'm gonna donate to this hospital, but I'm really doing it for this.
Yeah, tax deduction or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
There was an overall point I wanted to add to this, that it came to me when I started talking about Obama. And by the way, Obama, some of the images that are put out of like people, 17 and younger old kids in like, basically looks like concentration camps.
Yeah.
Some of them were in 2014 when Obama was president.
What?
Yeah. There's a photo that
Copy.
I think a speechwriter for Obama tweeted out a photo of people in like those like Walmart looking cages and all that shit. And then it come to find out that photo is from 2014.
What the fuck?
So he had to delete the tweet and all that shit. He didn't even realize he did that.
You don't tell me this when we're not doing this. This is some insane shit.
I get a real reaction. That's why.
What do you mean a real reaction? Hey James, it's 12 a.m. Look, guess what I found out. It's like, no.
I found this out today.
I'll tell him tomorrow if I survive. If I survive the shit water. Like, how am I supposed to know that it doesn't come alive and like consume you? I'll never know. Yeah, James, guess what? We're fucked.
And
they copy and pasted an image of people.
And here's the overall thing.
My God.
The actual topic I wanted to talk about. Yeah, no, I'll get to that. The overall topic I wanted to talk about, which is I fucking love and hate this at the same time. All that shit that people didn't care about when Obama was in office, they now care with all their fucking hearts. They're in the streets right now. They're in somewhere in New York, Union Square, I think, in New York City. Mm-hmm. There's people protesting. There's probably protests going all over.
It's probably for the wrong reason.
I was like, where the fuck were you guys?
Where the fuck were they for the last 40 years? 50? 60?
Just be fair, a lot of them are legit too.
Oh, you know
that
what?
were out there during Obama but didn't get press coverage.
Okay, maybe like 10 of them. All right.
just the organizers themselves.
It's like, we're done with it. Yeah, we had enough. That's right, man. I've been here for the last 30 years and we hate Trump. It overshadows him. Yeah. It's like, this reminds me of like my theory. Like, and you helped me build this theory, but it's the theory of the anti-war, this and that. Like, these people show up every now and then. It's like the hippies. Peace and love, man. Positivity. I'm obviously mocking them, sort of, because I have a beef But it's like, you know, I get it. You know, it's baby steps, you know. But it's also, it's like, yeah, the war's over. Yeah, cool. Now, where'd you go? Where'd you guys go? What happened? Did you guys take the next step? Where'd you guys go?
Yeah.
Realizing negativity's okay. Oh, you cut your hair, got yourself a nice suit, huh? I'm just kidding around, but I'm just saying, it's like, where'd you guys go? Where the people?
A lot of them stuck around, man.
Not.
You ever heard of Code Pink?
Yes, I have. What I'm
They
saying,
look like hippie types.
what I'm saying is this, though. It's like the mass wave.
Well, it's people leaving room, thinking, "Oh, the job's done. We can get out of here now."
No, the job's not done.
And they leave, fucking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like this right now. What's happening right now? The police brutality thing. Like, I remember you told me in the interview with Colin Kaepernick. It's like, yeah, you know, it's horrible what they're doing right now, police brutality and whatnot. And he's talking about like anybody that's getting brutalized by police. And then it's like, yeah, but I support the military. It's like, fuck.
That's a huge point. When you talk about separating children from kids, like, what about the fucking military? Man?
Yeah. Do you see what they do?
You're separating kids from themselves. You're like blowing them up in half.
Yeah. I seen the
Parents
vid-
do.
I don't know if it's real or not, but it looked real as fuck to me. You know, as far as like a little kid playing in rubble. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah.
He's like playing in rubble where fucking like, you know, walls were knocked down. Little kids are jumping around, you know, and then you can just hear shit happening in the background.
And that is gonna be a topic in our next video with Steven Pinker talking about the world's gotten better because of the world's gotten happier because of this or that.
Plenty of champions running around.
But let's see. Resource says healthcare will get cheaper now that we have corporations like Amazon getting involved. This is why what you guys are doing is more important than what the media is providing.
All jokes aside, resources. We are very happy. We're not content. We're very happy with our lives, and we do not wish to take them at any time.
Shut up.
It's not a joke.
Shut up.
Leave as much as evidence as you can, as far as, yep, he had a double barrel shotgun 3 times in the back of the head. We don't know. He was double jointed.
Yeah.
He was really quick, trigger finger. The one on the left had Twitter fingers. He was very quick. He was able to do it. It's like, fuck you. No. Anyway. Yeah.
As far as Amazon goes, I don't know about that.
Wait, what? Healthcare will get cheaper now that we have corporations like Amazon getting... Would you like to hear something interesting about Amazon? What they tried to do?
Oh, they have...
Allegedly a government tried to get them in charge of something?
They
Amazon?
have they have Pentagon contracts and shit like that. Jeff Bezos, and he owns like an arm of the media, Washington Post and shit like that.
Yeah.
Blame Jimmy Dore for why I know that.
I wish I could. Like, I wish I had the same article. I think I sent it to you. It's like some form of government. It's here. Try to get Amazon to take control of it. Some sort of system. I don't know. It was creepy as fuck at the time. I didn't really read it thoroughly, so I can't spew it out. You know.
System of what?
It was some like, fuck. I don't know what. I'm not gonna call it a branch. I'm just
Telecommunications, something like that.
something.
Something like media oriented.
Maybe. Something involving the government and Amazon. And it looked shady as fuck, and it was creepy.
I'm pretty sure they have contracts with the Pentagon.
I wouldn't doubt it. Here, I'm gonna get the article right now.
Spying capability.
Yeah.
So the good news, while you're looking at it, the good news is that people are actually getting out there now. Not that I say go out there and grab a fucking picket sign and protest your congressman. Start calling your local congressman. I don't really agree with that personally. I think what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong in a way. You don't need to beg someone for your God-given rights.
Fuck out of here.
But at the same time,
It's like
the other side of this is that they're only saying shit because it's Trump.
yeah.
That's the bad part of this.
It's like, dude, I'm not kidding. I had enough. Like, as far as like entertainment, like as far as purposes for shows and shit, they'll sneak it in. They'll put it in there. Little political opinions that are so skewed and messed up and biased.
The comedy guys?
Yeah. Okay, there's a show. All right, I wish
John Oliver, Bill Maher.
Yeah, and not only this.
Trevor Noah.
There's a show called Blackish.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Oh, okay. Even sitcoms, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Holy fuck! Was I furious when I saw this? I felt bad, you know.
Yeah.
It's because they.
That's Disney though.
I don't give a shit. All right, look. It showed this dude like praising Obama. I'm like, dude, that dude's probably a monster. Let's be real. But he's still, and I use that word carefully. He's an asshole. You inadvertently killed people. You gave decisions where you killed people, and
I would say he's
help me out here.
I would say he's incompetent.
Okay.
Just like the rest of the other.
Yeah,
presidents.
then he fucking goes with it. He's on TV. He's like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. I'm like, fuck you. No, it's not. You
Right.
kidding me?
Something happened with Netflix. What happened?
Hold on. And then, you know, this dude has kids, you know? And he has a wife. He has a partner in life. And he has children. That's better.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like, I guess there's some form of love here. I don't know. Who knows? But then it's like you just turn that off when you walk in that, like when you get that little suit on, you know, you feel real good and you go in there and give your little okay, yes, and yes, and yes. Even though I think he's a fucking figurehead to begin with, I don't think he has much. He has power, probably, but not that much power as people think.
Oh, I think he has a shitload of power, and I don't mean legislative power where we're going to war here, and that's what I mean. I mean power like he could sway a shitload of fucking.
That's
people.
what I mean, but at the same time, it's not nearly as much power as other people around him because they could sway opinions on him too.
That's the thing.
That's what you call it. So
that's where the lack of power is.
If we're gonna imagine it here and grade it, you could say, yeah, his power levels is like for Obama because of his circumstance, it's at an 8 out of 10. But the people surrounding him, most likely, who make decisions or at least help him make decisions, it's at a 10 or more. We don't know. The scale is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hear theories on how this happens. Someone gets elected, people go in there.
It's the Bill Hicks joke, right?
Fill me in the Hicks joke, because
the smoky room.
Oh yeah, that's
show them angles of the Kennedy assassination no one's seen before. It's like, fuck. Who thought of that?
It's like, this is where we got it. Look at this. So yeah. Like I, you know, maybe after this I'll play it or during, I don't know. But I'm gonna try to find the Amazon article first. But yeah, they basically made him out to be some type of like a symbol of hope.
He was, but that's because other people gave it to him.
Yeah.
Other people painted onto him.
Sure.
This.
If I
he ran with it.
If I create a symbol, right? In a way, it's already living and breathing. No. I don't want to call it like already a symbol. It's what you make it. But you could call it like an organic symbol in a way, because it's anything you make it, it's living and it's breathing. And I push it out there, and just a bunch of people, even though I fucking push for that, that's what I want. They give that, oh, he's hope, he's changed, and all this shit. I'm like, no, he ain't. No, he's not.
Oh, I waited till after that to say that.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't paying attention. See, the cool part is, I was never on either side. I heard one side most of my life. I just didn't give a fuck.
Oh, you live in New York.
I was a floater, huh?
Democrats, right? Democratic Party.
Yeah, but Obama, like pop culture and whatnot.
I thought you meant politics.
No.
Like, oh, we live in New York, so.
Oh no,
we don't live in New York.
Well, New York, you mean in Antarctica, that little place, that town,
yes.
New York. Yeah, that's why I'm always wearing this. Anyway.
Newer York. Somewhere up north.
Newark.
Here's the headline on fucking Twitter. There's a push for Fox talent to speak out against the company because of Fox News' immigration coverage. And there's just a picture of like Judd, what's his name? Judd Apatow?
I was going to say Judd Nelson.
No.
Like Scrapback.
I don't even know who that is. Judd Nelson? Who's that?
Judd Nelson? I think it's Judd Nelson. Come on, man.
No. Is he a baseball player?
I feel like an idiot if I'm wrong about this. Fucking Breakfast Club. The Rebel.
okay. He's a whack character.
It was a beginning.
He's a whack character.
It's a beginning. It's a beginning. It's a beginning.
He's like, I'm trying so hard not to fit in.
Yeah, I get it.
I secretly want to.
Yeah.
Like, that's a weak-ass character.
I secretly want to.
Be irrelevant because you just can't fit in. Period.
I don't know. I don't know if he was like, I secretly want to. I don't know if that's it. He might have been just...
Hey, attention over here. Look at me, guys.
No, it's this. It's... I'll give you an asshole because I've been treated badly. It's like, the no hope man, huh?
Yeah.
Ugh.
The U.S. withdraws.
Oh, shit. New York. Who's it? Oh. Oh, it's your... Oh, it's that person that we know.
The U.S. withdraws from UN Human Rights Council. See, this is I fucking hate politics. It's because these people are gonna play team sides again.
Yeah. And then
Trump is in office. People are gonna.
And the people that were selling hot dog vendors are quickly gonna go back home, change it, like everything's surrounded like blue flags. Okay, blue and red. Let's go. Opposite side of town. You take that block. I'll take this block.
It's like two different forms of sleep. It's like when a Democrat's in office, they become docile and just quiet and they just go about their lives. When a Republican's in office, they're trying so hard not to see anything bad going on with them.
Yeah.
That it's like they're actively sleeping.
No, this reminds me of Bush.
Yeah.
'Cause, like when I was little,
he can do no wrong.
I didn't pay attention
They're
to
active,
any of
but
it,
they're just
but I remember
wrong.
it. I remember it so much. It's like him throwing the God in there. It's like, don't go there. Don't go
That's
there.
been a fucking strategy since Reagan.
Oh, sure, but I'm just saying, it's within my lifetime as far as hearing it. Like,
Yeah.
what's the moral, the good thing to do? God in there and all that. It's like, guarantee you're not religious.
And
it's just probably, and if he is, I'd fucking call him out to say it's probably a pseudo thing where it's not really going on. But anyway, yeah, it's some weird fucking game, man.
where they perform the same tasks in different ways.
Yeah, it's
They're
like wrestling.
Well, we're both gonna bomb Libya, but one's gonna say we're gonna fucking bomb Libya. The other one's like, bombing Libia tomorrow. Don't tell anyone.
No, it's.
I gotta do it. Shh. We're gonna bomb Libya tomorrow. Don't tell anyone.
We have to take them out. We have to take action now. Then there's, they need regime change, and we think we can help with that. And they're arming the rebels. Arm the rebels. Arm the rebels.
He's calm, cool, and collective. That means he's smart and rational.
What's that, Mr. Cheney? Neutralize the enemy? I like that word.
Bombs over Baghdad.
That's more than like 4 letters. Kill, 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 kill. Well, 3.
So
Nope, 4. My bad. I'm a dumbass. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like so you're gonna kill them. We're gonna neutralize them. So you're gonna kill them. We're gonna stop the threat. Like, dude, get the fuck out of my building.
And that's what happened. They both leave like wiggle room for the next president to come in, even if he's from a different party, to just continue the same plan.
Yeah, it's
continue to take the same shitty parts of the plan
this
and
is,
quietly break down
sure.
the good, maybe the somewhat good parts of it.
Like, this is where I would go with the whole idea as far as it doesn't matter who you vote for, man. No, it's the same thing. Go ahead and explain it to me now. Explain to me what. And you don't have to know everything. Just explain to me like what you just did. Because you don't have to be an expert. It's like this thing.
All you have to do is look at it once.
It's like here, and I'll say it again. It's like the argument we get about capitalism. You know, it's like, tell me what's wrong with it. Okay, no. It's like it's not the idea. It's a system that's built around it and it's labeled capitalism. Just like socialism.
just like politicians.
Yeah, that's what
They're almost like inanimate objects to me. Like the way I think other people look at politicians, they just take whatever their beliefs are and placed him onto a character.
That's why
I call them.
That's why I view Obama as a character.
That's why I call them daddy figures.
Fucking find him. He's alone. What I mean by alone is it's some sort of transcendent thing where it's like metaphysically I'm there, and it's a dark room or light room, doesn't matter. So he's alone. It's cold. Not that he's suffering or anything. I'm just asking him. It's like, are you happy, man? And he just goes like this, like he has no pupils. Just a bead of sweat goes down his neck, you know.
Oh, they play the mommy and daddy figures of.
It creeps me out.
Of countries, even the world.
Look
at
dude,
America.
Oh my God, I saw him on Ellen years ago. I think it was with some little kid, and it's like, how much does she get paid to be here? You know, back then I was like, how much? I bet she's fucking getting paid to be there, and he's definitely getting fucking paid to be there too.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like, why are you acting like her dad? This is creepy, you know. And now I'm like, oh, it's all image. Listen, Mr. Obama, I bet you wouldn't give a fuck if they were in another country and you'd drop one of your drones on them. Oh, tough decisions, right?
But like I was saying, mommy and daddy figures.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's portrayal of.
Let me try to go a little more detailed with it. As in, it's not them. It's not as much as them portraying it, as much as people reflecting onto them. It's that. What's the most cases? What's the most cases you hear of children and parents, especially young children?
Me?
It's like they really love their parents, or they really hate their parents.
In cases, I'm like, don't ask me that.
Right?
A little different, huh?
They really love their parents, or they really hate their parents, right? As far as what they project out, there's not really there's not really an in between, right? To where they're like, I don't care about this person at all. That's a rare case. It's more of, I love my daddy so much, or I hate my dad so much.
I don't know.
Right? It's usually something on. If I was guessing,
I'll take your word for it.
If I was guessing, I would say that.
That sounds like a heat of the moment type of thing.
Oh, just overall feeling towards your parents.
Okay, I mean, establish what I mean by the Obama thing. It's like that guy has like, no, really. It's like, I get what you're saying, but it's like when someone.
I didn't finish, but go ahead.
When someone's got it down, the daddy figure thing. It's not only what people portray onto him, but he's doing it, you know?
Well, that's because of the feedback.
I see.
They respond to this, so I do this.
Alright, fair enough.
So, yeah, they project this. They take their presidents and their, leaders, and they place them as mommy and daddy figures. Especially, especially the fucking president. It's a love-hate thing. It's a I love this president or I hate this president.
All right.
I think it's a smaller population of who cares.
In a way, it's like, yeah, I love my mommy and daddy president, even when they beat me. But at least they didn't shoot me like the neighbors.
Well, they'd be more willing.
In a way, right?
Look at a kid
who's like, I'm cutting your taxes because I love you.
Look at kids who really love their parents. Like, obsessively love their parents. Don't they, look past flaws and shit?
Probably
until it's something unbearable that they can't look away from.
It's probably an ignorant ideal as far as I love them, they're perfect. Oh, what the fuck just happened, Billy?
Think about kids and divorces.
I have an idea. I know what you mean.
To where kids are they're devastated because their image of their parents is dissolved immediately.
Oh yeah.
So that's their.
It's like a fantasy,
Yeah, and they place it onto their president.
Yeah.
So Trump would have to do something really, almost like the Syria bombing, where his whole swarm of supporters were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" That was their parents divorcing moment.
Yeah.
Obama never really had one.
This is probably what happened.
They put him to sleep.
Oh shit! What?
Put him to sleep.
Put who to sleep?
Obama put the public to sleep
by
not really.
I thought you meant this.
He doesn't say anything
it's
so outlandish.
Obama's divorcing in a way, but it's, listen, kids, I have a mistress. So we'll still live with your mom. We'll still live with her. But I don't have shit to do with her. That's this. What?
Is there shit working?
I think it shut off.
Oh, the camera.
Told you.
Fuck.
Click.
That's alright, we'll finish this up. So,
But they can't see our beautiful faces.
we're gonna do another video anyways. They get to stare at poor families. So, I
Ooh,
can do
that's
this now.
fucked up.
They don't know what I'm doing right now. Ooh.
Then it calls you guys are so fucking good.
So yeah, that's
Fuck them all.
for me. That's the psychological look at all this. It's
No, that definitely makes sense. I just didn't have the words
It's
for it.
these people that were docile during Obama are now all excited and up in arms and shit when Trump's in office. And then that daddy figure thing, to where they're placing their whatever on this character.
Yeah.
Their hates are their loves.
I'm very interested in what the future is as far as that position, because I think everybody, and to be honest, like the mass majority of people will be fucking swayed. They're not there yet. If some young dude, charismatic guy, shows up,
well, that's
or makes
the
his
thing.
way.
That's the thing, is that they're still under the spell of Obama. Quote unquote spell.
You call it Clinton too, in a way.
That was less to do with Clinton, more to do with Trump. That was it.
No. I meant Bill.
No. Maybe.
So
I think he's broken down quite a bit. He has a lot of controversy.
Oh, sure, but
scandal behind him.
Still,
Obama comes off as like clean cut everything.
he's a bitch.
Alright, so
He's a how.
that is the end of this fucking video.
He's a how. Obama, that how?
Next up, Steven Pinker and his
Wait.
wonderful world of technology.
Our number one fan asked us our only fan. Where did you guys go to? Oh, we went in this prison cell. If only you could see if I took down this green screen they gave us. It was a present after I got acquitted from all charges.
We're in a hollowed out Walmart in Albuquerque.
They saw us doing a sprints, and I got a quick tan. They thought you were from Cuba, and they thought I was Puerto Rican. This must be one of those albino Puerto Ricans. Grab him. This one's definitely from Cuba or the Dominican.
They didn't care if we spoke Spanish or not. They just, I need to hit my quota. I need 10 immigrants today. There's 2 right there.
My quota.
Grabs like a soccer mom.
No, they heard me. They heard me play some it's like someone sent me like highlight videos of Eddie Guerrero. And said, "Orale vato." They said it. It was them. Grab him.
Que amo. I don't speak Spanish. No Espanol. She speaks Spanish. Get her in the fucking truck.
It's like FBI shows up to shoots everybody. And they say, "FBI freeze." It's like, FBI. Everyone's dead already. See,
all right.
See, Johnson, that was crazy.
Thanks for watching, and hit that thumbs down.
They're not listening. They're
Halfway.
not watching shit. They're just watching one lady.
1/5 listening, and the rest watching.
She's watching one lady. Like, is this a real photo? No, it's not, right?
I think so.
Oh, it is? All right, I was about to say. She's like, where can I hand this child off to?
It will end it on that.
No. It's a joke. This is a horrible scene.
We'll change